Okay, hello my fellow foas. So I'm finally gonna be doing like another watching or catching up with like Weverse clips. So I'm gonna solely just dedicate this video for the Weverse clips, and then the next couple ones will probably be like the TikTok, me trying to get through their TikTok videos or their YouTube short videos, because they've been posting a lot. Now that I've heard, or there's been like rumors going around that maybe that, or I don't know if it's been already like proven true or not, but apparently like they have been given their password to their like social accounts, so they kind of technically are like in charge of whatever they want to post now, I guess. But yeah, so I'm probably gonna save those for another video or two videos, because there are a couple, and I just want to get through the Weverse ones first for right now, and then I'll go, like, not maybe, but I will be going back and doing maybe like I said, one part or two parts, where, because obviously like I want to you I have been avoiding watching like JL's certain ones that have been blowing up, because like I know he did like the Chanel challenge. I know that one, a lot of people have been asking me for that, so yeah, it's gonna be in the other video that I end up doing. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just me see the clips that they ended up posting, and like also like the covers that they ended up doing, because there's a couple of covers or freestyle dances that they ended up doing on Weverse that they posted. Cute. I love that they did the challenge together. Ah, cute! Okay, now why wouldn't they let them post that on their like YouTube shorts or like their TikTok? Because like it's their sister group. Like, what are y'all doing? Like, this is like adorable, especially because it's like their first Japanese single, and Daisuke's Japanese, and like them just Candy's doing the challenge together is like, oh my god, this is a little cute patootie little moment. Like, I love. I wonder why. I wonder how long ago this was, because they are like wearing white. So like I'm wondering if this was like filmed in like a behind the scene, like behind like maybe an event they did for like Rendezvous at the time. I don't know. I'm curious, but I'm gonna rewatch it again because like it's cute. It's the cute for me in this. They're so cute, y'all. Like, why didn't they let them post it is my thing, but okay. I love that we started off with that. I am going to be going in order, at least as far as I know, of what they dropped these, because I think there's like some from November 3rd all the way to like November 15th. So there's like, it's like a couple, it's like a few, like maybe like 6 or 5 or something like that. But yeah, we're just going to move on to the next one. Okay, the next one is like because whenever I save these, like I try to avoid or like press pause as fast as I can so I can download them from Weverse. But okay, it still gets a little bit spoiled sometimes, because I do end up hearing like the first bit of the song, and I'm just like, oh my god, I know what song it is. But we have Sojay just doing another cute little video with them doing it to Overdrive by To Us. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and just see what they did for this, because it's kind of like the other one with the filter, the little bear cat like kissy filter that they did last time. Oh my, you make me overdrive. Ah, cute! Getting ah! No, because what did he Jungwoo, why did you get so close? The way he got really close to like no, but also like, why didn't they let them post this on their TikTok or their shorts? Like, oh my god, like this song has been so trending, especially with this kind of challenge. So like you would think like they would let them do it, but back then, right? Now they have like free liberty now, right? But like they're over here gatekeeping these clips, because this is adorable. I really like this challenge, because instead of doing the actual choreo, it's like doing the because Tua did that little like challenge, like a quote unquote like easy, but also like kind of like it's kind of like, oh, pichota, like like, you know what I mean, like, so it's giving that, so like it's adorable. Oh my, you make me overdrive. How cute. Like, and he's like, I'm not looking. It's him being like, I'm not even looking at you. I'm not even gonna make eye contact with you, because I know you're like right here in my face. Like, I cannot with Sojay right now. They've been going, like, I feel like it's like everywhere. Like he ends up jumping. Everyone gets like, JL gets basically like passed around here and there. Like everyone like has their moments with him, right? But then there's like Sojay has been very active as of recently, I feel like, for sure. And then obviously with like the behind, like when we see them do events and then they do like the ending like picture for like to show that they posted on their socials from the Idol Radio one specifically. I'm just like, oh my god, like I didn't even notice that like he was doing the like back hug holding of the like wedding basically like photo, you know what I mean? Like whenever the wife is like in front and the husband's like holding her from behind and like being like, oh yeah, we're taking her, like it's giving very much that. So I'm just like, I cannot with them. But okay, we're gonna move on to the next clip, y'all. Okay, the next one is gonna be a like a freestyle dance cover that I believe JL did the day before they started promotions for Pinocchio. So like it's already been almost like a month. That's why I'm like, I've been so behind, and then just trying to catch up with other content that I haven't been, that I was like saving these. Like I said, I was like saving these for a video, right? And then like I didn't expect them to get their hands on their account for TikTok and YouTube Shorts. So, that kind of like made it blow up. Like, oh my god, like I have to react to all the like whatever clips that like covers and stuff like that they end up doing on their like socials. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and watch this one. I have no idea. I was able to avoid and not like listen to any of it or like see other people post it. But yeah. Ooh. Ah! Oh. Hey. Sir. Not the who is doing the camera work? Who's zooming in? Who zoomed? No. No. What is with the like the one time like I'm like, oh, like the one time like, where before I'm always like, oh, like it's like a faraway shot. The one time I'm actually wishing that they wouldn't zoom in because I'm just like, no, it's more lethal the closer it gets. Stop zooming in. Oh my god, I'm gonna rewatch it again, y'all. You already know I end up rewatching his like Andrew ones like specifically. Hey. He's, like I said, he's very in his R&B era, like. Hey, that was so smooth. Like, why? See, like, the person, like, zoomed in, I'm like, what the, like, oh my god, why? Like, what was the reason? Like, I was not paying attention to anything that the lyrics were saying, because I'm just like, my eyes are completely on him dancing. But cameraman, I don't know if it was Juwon or whoever it was, like, please, like, spare us. Like, why did you know, like, specifically at that point that you had to zoom in a little bit more because, like, oh, he's gonna end up, like, doing something to, like, kill y'all. Like, what? Oh my god. Also, like, I don't think he's wearing a hat underneath this, but, like, oh my god, the fact that his, like, hoodie ended up staying on this time, props to him, because, sometimes his hat has been falling, like, or one other video, his hat has, like, fallen off, and he made, like, a whole, like, show of it, right? But, like, here, like, it actually ended up staying on perfectly, but like I said, the way his flow is just so like chill, but then like he always ends up hitting like the beats when it needs to be hit hard, like at the right moment, and it's crazy. Like I said, I never know if they're like covers or like dance challenges that he's like does, or if it's actually him like doing like freestyle. Because I feel like for the most part he does like more so like dance challenges than actual or covers and actual like freestyle. I think Juwon is more one to do freestyle for that, but. Either way, like I like how he ends up making it his own, and then I'm over here like, since I don't know like all the like dance challenges like up to date for like or dance like someone who's not really like always like into like dance like that, how there's like I only know like maybe dance cover trends for like TikTok in general. So like if this is on TikTok, I haven't come across it. So like just to see like it always has me questioning basically whether it's like him like doing like a cover or like it's him like if it's him, sorry, it ended up playing on my phone. If it's him doing like a dance cover or like him doing like actual like choreo, but like Jesus Christ, like, cause why did he have to go that hard? Is my thing. Like he always does, which is like you would think by this time of how many clips I've seen of him and how many like videos I've seen of him, I would be like, I can do this, like I'm like strong, I won't be caught off guard, but I still end up getting caught off guard. Like it's gonna happen. It's gonna keep happening. Unfortunately, not unfortunately, but like, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna happen. Like I'm gonna get attacked either way, but yeah, I love that he like just like, oh, like let me give you something to be excited about when we were already like excited about the comeback happening the day after. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the next clip, which I don't know if it's Juwon doing his like freestyle or like his rap thing there, because I know he did like a rap cover. But yeah, we're just gonna move on. Okay, yeah, next is gonna be Juwon's like rap cover or rap like I don't know, I think it's freestyle. I think it's a cover, but it's like 46 seconds long. So I'm like, okay, like he over here like fed. We were well fed, because like, you know, with JL, it's like always like I feel like his are not like 46 seconds. I feel like they're always like maybe like third. No, it's been like maybe longer ones, right? I don't know. We'll see. Like, well, and we're gonna end up seeing like how he ended up, if he ends up leaving us hanging with this one. But we're just gonna go ahead and like listen to it or watch. Ah, wait! Y'all, I'm sorry. I ended up dropping my phone, and I dropped my phone. I'm leaving that in there. But I dropped my phone, and obviously like I only made like 3 seconds. Also, it was a good thing that I dropped my phone, because I realized that like y'all can see what I ended up doing. It's because whenever I overlay like the video, I like either screen record like my screen for at least these, because I want to have like a full size like video of like, if it's like a more like vertical looking one with like kind of like the TikTok ones, I kind of like post it like a bigger one so you can see the actual like video itself like more clear than it being like small screen. So I left it tiny because I had gonna overlay another video before that. But this one's gonna be like, that's why I had to go back and like make this a full one. But within the first 3 seconds, the way I was like, what song is this? I'm like, oh, it's Haon. It's Haon's barcode with Vic, is it Vixen? Vixen, Vixen, right? From Show Me the Money, from High School Rapper. So I was like, the way I screamed, y'all saw how I screamed. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and like, I'm gonna die. What? We are swerving. Whoa! Hey! Make me sorry. Let me do it. Pass it to me. Adios, my shorty. Sorry, I had to sing that part because like it's such a good song. But okay, I feel like he doesn't really speed rap. So I feel like this was definitely like a challenge for him, because like Haon like raps so fast, especially for this song. Like this is only the beginning of his career. Like legit, like he did this song. If you guys don't know who Haon is, for our high school rapper, it's like basically any like high schooler can like audition, or they send in like video audition clips, and they kind of like pick who ends up being on like the show. And it's kind of basically like Show Me the Money, but like high schoolers like that end up applying to be like the next thing. So who was it? Youngji, if you guys know who Youngji is, the rapper, she actually was on, I believe, this season, that I think it was season 3 of High School Rapper, but she didn't end up winning at the time. It ended up being Haon, that one, if you guys don't know who Haon is, like I mentioned. But yeah, so like he actually did this song with, was it CK? CK? Yeah, CK, I think, if I'm not mistaken. Also, this is not even barcode. I'm dumb. It's Adios, right? I'm pretty sure it's Adios. I don't know why I thought it was. I blanked out because I just heard the first few bits of the song, and I'm just like, I just imagine his stage whenever like it's so, I'm going off it. It's like the stage for the episode that he performed this on. It's like him like on a circle stage, and he like it's pretending to like write in the dirt, like is what it is. Is Shike even in this? I don't even think Shike is even. I think I'm mixing up all the songs and the artist. I know Shike has a song with Haon, but Anyways, I'm over here like losing it because I was like him rapping it. But anyways, point is that like he ended up being the win. Like no one suspected him to win that season because like he looked very like Pablo Chorom in a way, or like they basically they judged his like look real quickly, and they were like, oh, there's no way, like he doesn't seem like. But then like he ended up surprising them. So like his fast rap is really hard. So I can only imagine like Juwon kind of like maybe struggled with it because you can tell like it's a lot of like having to like take small breaths or like go through like do a long like line run like without a breath, and then like the also like his tone. I think maybe he like wanted to try doing this or practicing this song so that he could practice for if this was before they did or was in the middle of them working on the album, that maybe because you know they told him in the first few days that he needed to be a little bit more not as nasally, I think is what it said, is what they were telling him, right? So maybe this was like him trying to make it sound more deeper and more mature and try to like rap that way. So he was like, let me try tackling it with this song. Like, it's like a little bit different from like our usual like flow of rapping, because like it's never so far it hasn't been like super fast. I feel like it's very like da 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 da, like for them, like, you know what I mean? Like same thing with Rendezvous. So it's a little bit more like a easier rap, but like to challenge himself. Maybe he went and like decided to practice this, or maybe he also really likes this song, because I can understand why. It's a really good song. For if you guys don't know, like I said, it's called it's Haon, so Haon. It's Haon's Adios, if you want to look it up, or you like the song and you didn't know what the name of it was. But yeah, so maybe that's why he like was doing this song to like challenge himself. That's what I'm thinking. Maybe it could be wrong. Like he could have just done it for fun, but it definitely can hear like how his pitch doesn't sound the same nasally as before, like how they were telling him in the behind the scenes of the recording for Pinocchio. So I'm like, oh, but I'm very surprised that he was able to like pull it off, because this is like a hard, like I said, very hard like rap style for sure, because it's like I said, very much like rapping like a really long line without taking like either like very small breaths or like just doing it within that whole like breath. But I'm gonna rewatch it because like love this song, y'all, even though I messed it up the first 5 seconds of like what it was. Yeah, yeah. We're swerving. You see, like here, like you. Good time, take time, but I wanna respect my time, yeah. Like he seems like it's also like a fast rap to like the tempo, so like you could hear. So you can hear where he like kind of gets a little delayed in some parts. Like it kind of like he ends up taking a breath, so like he kind of like falls like maybe like half of like small like beat off, in my opinion. Because like I said, I've heard this song like I don't know how many times from like watching that season or like clips of that episode of those episodes, because like I was like really blown away by like his rap style whenever I was into like Haon's music. But I'm gonna watch it again because I was talking over it and I'm just like, but you know what I mean? Like you could hear like the tone is like different from what you usually hear. I'm definitely thinking it's him trying to practice. Like it sounds like he messed up a little bit there, but I don't know. Respect my time, GI? Make me want to listen to those songs that I really liked from him. But yeah, you see what I mean? Like it sounds like it's definitely. I feel like it's definitely that. I feel like they definitely like this is one of the songs that maybe he was like, oh, I'm gonna try practicing to this song to like help me get rid of that nasally like tone, because they want me to like not have it, either not have it anymore or just not for that style of the song that for Pinocchio. But I'm still blown away. Like I said, I really like this song by Haon and also Barcode, and because I feel like this is like probably like the most basic songs from, I feel like, Hound's discography, because it's the first songs that he like did on High School Rapper, and then also like the first ones he ended up releasing. So like I feel like they are basic, but like I still, regardless, I still really like them. So I was like, wow, I was like really impressed and was not expecting him to do a rap cover. But like I said, I think it's just they were trying to get him, or he was trying to like practice not sounding so nasally, because like he doesn't sound in here. If I was just hearing this blind without knowing it was him, like I wouldn't know. I don't think I would have known. So because I just know him by like how distinct his like voice sounds, especially when he like rapped in the last album, or like how he sings and how he talks. Kind of like I said, it kind of reminds me of how like Changmin from The Boys is a little bit. Like his pitch is like kind of like not nasally, but like it's kind of like a different. But then when he like sings, or like if he like ever gets like a rap line here and there, like it sounds different. So I think they just wanted him to sound a little bit more like mature and grown. I'm hoping that it's not like gonna be a constant thing where they like want him to keep trying to get rid of it, or if it's just gonna be like a style choice wise, where like they say like, oh, the nasally voice doesn't really suit this song, so let's not do it this time around. Trying to practice without it, because I really do like him having his own like the style of his voice and like his set guard, because I feel like when it goes to like to the deeper, like this way, it kind of just reminds me of like how everyone else, like how you would like basically stereotype how a rapper would sound, basically, because you know it kind of sounds more like how Steven like sounds, where it's like more rougher and not like, you know what I mean, if that makes sense. But like I said, I really enjoyed this cover. Like I'm so like blown away by it too. But we're gonna go ahead and move on to the next clip, y'all. Okay, the next one is gonna be JL and Tribal doing the Beep challenge from X Love, which I have mentioned before that I did see, like, or I did hear the first part of the song and I was like, oh my god, like I freaked out, because like X Love is another group that I do occasionally like to like listen to and like also love the members of. But yeah, we're just gonna go ahead and see. Also, because Tribal is like friends with Wumuti and Rui, and Haru, I believe, because they were all on trauma bonding from Boys Planet season 1, basically. But okay, we're gonna go ahead and watch the video. And my heart goes beep 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 beep. And my heart goes beep beep. Akio! Hey. Come on, Tribal! Oh, I love that. I love that. I wish that they would be able to do like the challenge for Riz with them, because they didn't even get to do this one, but it's because they're. I know now they're. I think as of today, maybe they kind of let, because I did see that Close Your Eyes and AHOF, Yeojun and Woongi did the Pinocchio challenge. So I'm just like, are they gonna do the either SOB? Are they gonna do SOB? Or are they gonna do X challenge? Because like I would live for it, because I know there's people talking, or like fans talking amongst themselves. I did see on X that people were saying like, oh, like they haven't been letting them do challenges with either X Love or Close Your Eyes and like a couple of others, and they were saying, oh, it's because like they like either the companies, or like I don't know, it's just a rumor, I think, or people just spreading that information, or I don't know if it's real or not, or it's just like assumption. But how like people are saying like, oh, it's because they see each other as competition, because they're the rookies of the like rookies for this year or something like that. And I'm just like, why can't we just have something nice, y'all? Like it's just because like especially because like for me, like y'all, I've mentioned it so many times, like I am a multi-stan, so I am very happy whenever I do see like my groups, you know, have these interactions with each other, because I'm just like, oh my god, like they know of their existence, they know of each other, oh my god, they're gonna be friends. Like especially with like Anteam doing the Back to Life and Pinocchio challenge, you know, JL did it with Taki and vice versa. And I'm just like it makes me so happy just to see it. So I'm just like, why can't we just live in like peaceful unison? But of course that's just me wishful thinking, because that's not how K-pop is. K-pop is like honestly like very toxic, y'all. Like that's why I try not to get so super involved like in fandom like wars, just because like, or fandoms in general. Like I obviously like will get involved, but like not involved where like I have to like argue with people, or like, you know, I just like kind of like sit on the sidelines and be like, okay, like I'll be well informed about like what's going on in the fandom or with the group, but not so much to the point where I'm just like I have to be like every single thing, you know. So I'm like, because I have so many different groups that I like, so I'm just like and then I to see like two of those like two fandoms of mine that I like clash with each other, I'm just like, well, I guess it's like I'm not participating in it because I am multi-stan. So that's how I usually like feel whenever conversations like that or topics of that come up, of like comparing like who is better than the other, because I'm just like, I like them for all, like, I like them for different reasons, or like I like them like equally, you know what I mean? So that it is what it is for that, but I just wanted to bring that up real quick. But yeah, like I again, like why couldn't they do the challenge with them, or why haven't they done the challenge with them? Like maybe hopefully now that they like have control of their socials, like visibly is what it seems. So, but I'm gonna rewatch it because this song is so cute, and like them two doing it together is adorable too.
And my heart goes beep, 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 beep. And my heart goes beep, beep, beep.
Cute. Also, like it being like a fish, like island. Yes, I love that Tribo did that part. I love that. I love that Tribo did that part. Like, I live like channel your inner Rui, channel your inner Wumuti, your Hyun, your Haru, please. Love that. But also I just like I said, I like how it's like a fish islands, but it's like very giving like Y2K with like the stars. But then it's also funny because like it's with this filter. It's just like it's funny. I don't know. I think this filter is so cute but funny because it's like Hello Kitty, but also Toki, and then there's like cat ears or something like that pop up. Because I think they have used Jaeil and Jungwoo have used this filter before. But okay, I think there may be like 2 more videos left I still need to watch from their Weverse update, so we're gonna move on to the next one, y'all. Okay, the next one is, I believe this is Juwon. I saved it on my phone, but when I went to go look back on Weverse to see like the order to try to put him in order, which I think I already ended up going out of order, y'all, like as per the usual, I couldn't find it anymore. So I'm just like, either like he ended up deleting it, or I don't know, like it's on YouTube too, because like someone always ends up posting like their Weverse or like their what's it called? Their like Weibo like posts whenever they do that. So I was like, oh, like I think this ended up being posted the day before he did his Hound cover. So like, oh, okay, I think it's him freestyling to Everything Is Love, because like 49-second clips. I'm like, woo! Like I said, being fed if you are a Juwon stan or a Jewel stan. So I'm just like, we're just gonna go ahead and watch. Oh, it's him playing with like the runs again. It'll be alright. Cute! A little bouncing. Oh, I love that. He's like censoring. We're censoring that. Yeah, so I thought that was so cute because like it's not, you would think like wouldn't know what to think of like what he's doing, like because it's a freestyle, so we were like, oh, how is he gonna end up freestyling to this? But like he's not playing necessarily with like the melody of the like, or the beat of like, you know, the dun, 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 that part. Like he's not actually necessarily like playing with that part more, like, or it's more him like following like the flow and like the melody of the lyrics in a way, like, and playing on that beat of like the runs like he usually does, like what he did with Baekhyun song. So I was like, oh, okay, like, so really interesting how he can like I said, that's how you know someone's like really talented, that they can do a freestyle to whatever song that doesn't seem like you could, because like this kind of a dance, like I wouldn't think it would suit the style of song that it is, but he's just like, it's him just freestyling. So I'm like, oh, it's like, it's very cute, very fun, because like the way he like did like the enchanted like little spin was so cute. I'm gonna end up watching it again, y'all, because just to take it all in. You see what I mean? Like the hey part when he did that. You see, playing with the riffs and like the runs of the melody of the lyrics, or them singing. You see, instead of it being with like the melody of like the actual backtrack of the song. But yeah, as I said, that's how you know someone's talented, that they like because when it comes to like, freestyle battles, it's all about being able to like analyze like the song within like seconds to be able to like make a random like routine or like random like dance or like to pull out like good moves and stuff like that. So it's like I said, very interesting to see how like fast he's able to like pick up. Okay, like well, for him, like he's already like heard the song a bunch of times because like it's already been out for a while, right? But still, it's still impressive nonetheless because him not, like I said, necessarily doing it to like the beat and the melody of like the song in the background. It's more so like through the melody of the lyrics of the members singing and their runs and like the way like the high notes and stuff and like the ad libs, like specifically where it says like hey, like he like went and like exploded and like reached out, like you know what I mean. So I'm like, like I said, love him and JL's dancing for sure. Like it's just interesting to see both of them because we always see JL do, like I said, more so like dance covers. So like getting to see how like fast he's able to like pick them up and like be able to execute them, but also like still doing like facial expressions and like the body control. Whereas like Juwon, like he does do covers as well too here, but like getting to see like him like freestyle and seeing him like be able to like analyze the music really quickly and be able to like, oh, I'm gonna do like this kind of move to like the like how I'm gonna end up like dancing to it freestyle wise. But okay, there's like one more clip if I'm not mistaken, and then that will be the end. But don't, like I said, don't, because I never know if I have them like all together or I have to look through my all my like folders. But hold on, we're gonna move on to the next one nonetheless. Okay, the next one I think is just Juwon like messing around, but I did hear like the first bit of like Go by Cortis, so I was like, oh my god, like I have to watch this. But yeah, so I think this is gonna be the last clip. If not, like y'all will let me know in the comments if I missed any of the ones from like I said, from up to like November 2nd, November 3rd to like as of now. So just let me know in the comments for that. But I think this should be the last one. So we're gonna wrap it up with Juwon doing I don't know what with this song. I just gotta get it, watch me go. Hey! I just gotta get it, watch me go. He said annyeong. He said y'all thought I was gonna really give you this choreo, but y'all were wrong. Like I was just gonna mess with y'all. I can't with him. He's funny. He's like, I'm just gonna go, like run, basically. Because like in that MV, like they basically like run around, like for most of the MV, to be honest. Like from their original version to like the actual like performance like MV of it, like official version of it. So it's funny. Cause he was like, and then he's like. It would have been funnier, like, if you saw him, like, go down there and then you see him go down like that and then run, but he's such a... I think this is from yesterday or today's, last Inkigayo stage, so he was just like, oh, like, just something that I guess to do to be funny with, but, like, it's fun. It's just him being cute. But anyways, like I said, if there are any videos that I ended up missing for their Weverse ones, just let me know in the comments below, or like, if you have like the link or know of which one and you want to link it as well, I would really appreciate that, just because like I said, for that one of Juwon doing the Everything Is Love like freestyle, I think it ended up getting removed from Weverse because I couldn't find it anymore, or unless it was on like his story, but I doubt it because it was like a 40-second video. But yeah, so just let me know in the comments. But other than that, like I said, I have so much to catch up on that, like I said, I'm gonna do the TikTok videos and YouTube shorts in a different video. So for those, I think I'm gonna end up just focusing mostly on like the covers and maybe just like their silly kind of like moments like this, where which I'm like not gonna be able to know necessarily unless I click on them. So I'm gonna have to like figure that out because I do have a couple of them, other ones that I wanted to see, like, or was like trying to saved like on a playlist. So we'll just end up seeing how that ends up going, because I know some of y'all for sure want to see me react to the Chanel challenge that JL did, and there's another one he just dropped as well. But yeah, I'm gonna have to figure out how I'm gonna end up doing that, just because like they've probably posted like maybe 40, 50 plus like videos at this point, especially with them doing like the challenge, Pinocchio challenge, with other artists. And I'm probably not gonna include any of the ones that them, doing other artists challenge unless it's on their own page, because there's just so many that I've seen already on my own time from like on my TikTok feed or like YouTube shorts as it is, right? Because y'all have saw me like freak out over the Anteam Back to Life or Pinocchio challenge, whichever. I think it was Back to Life. I had them end up putting that on TikTok because for whatever reason, it blocked the song on YouTube, and I'm just like, I don't know why. Maybe it was because it's too loud, but yeah. So just keep an eye out for any of those parts of clips that I end up, or when I end up dropping them, because I'm not sure yet. Because if they end up dropping another content, I obviously end up putting those first. Like if it's AHOF the record, I end up putting those first or something like that. Or if it's like AHOF hour or like things like that, or like a stage, which I know this is already going to be the end of this. Today was the end of promotions for Pinocchio, but yeah, just keep an eye out for any of those videos, and I hope you all enjoyed it, and I shall see you in the next one.